Bitcoin is crashing. This is the end. I should have sold my portfolio. What do I do now? This is Steph from the Swiss Wolf. I hope you guys are doing good. I know that we're not going through an easy time right now. Probably you're seeing everywhere, all over social media, Bitcoin is crashing, the bear market is in. Bull market was never supposed to go very high for alt season, and anyways, there's not going to be any alt season. So what's the point? It's just crashing. We're doomed. I know it's very easy to give in these emotions, and we of course don't invest for a down movement. We usually invest for an up movement. But I'm going to tell you exactly in these moments when emotions are really high, what do I do? How do I approach? How do I take any decisions? First thing, we have our ranging zone, we have our bearish zone, and our bullish zone. Are we below? We're very close, but the thing is, we didn't close on the daily, and the weekly still has around 3 days to close, so we still have time. There is no moment or reason to panic yet. Only if we go below would we activate any sort of shorts or hedging or taking some safety to make sure that we don't get caught in a huge crash, as I was saying in my previous video. And then the question is it spot driven? Is it futures driven? So I'm going to very quickly, short video today, show you a little bit how I react when these things happen, and also how I take my decisions. First thing, are we dumping? Are we crashing? If we look at previous history, we can see that in 2021 we had a huge crash when China banned Bitcoin mining, and this was a dump. We pulled back around 50% within 2 weeks, which got lots of traders liquidated. Lots of traders were selling their spots, so this was a huge dump. Right now, if we look at the move, we can see that it's a further pullback, but we can't categorize this as a crash yet. And if you're like me and you have a few crypto apps on your phone, you probably got a few notifications of Bitcoin is below 100K, check the chart, Bitcoin is dropping, and all this. So, of course, all of this kind of gets our emotions high and we go in sort of panic mode. But when this happens, it's important to look at the facts. How big are we retracing today? We're down about 4%, which is, I would say, roughly a normal day on Bitcoin to be up or down 4%. On the daily, we are down. We are below this level, but a confirmed break happens only after 2 candles. Even if we close below today and we still have 3 hours to close, we could reverse tomorrow and this would just be a fake out, big manipulation, and then a reversal. And we still have to close on the weekly, so there is no moment to panic yet. We have a plan. We know what to do if this happens. And if this is very bearish, we would benefit from another move down, basically. Then if we step down to the 4 hours, we can see that we had a double bottom, a failed retest, and now we came lower. This happens many times where we have a signal and then market makers go for the stop losses that people would put if they enter on that double bottom and then reverse and retest this level. So a very possible scenario is that we fake out, come back again to retest, and then continue the move. This is a possibility. We don't know if this move will hold below that level. The 100K is a very strong support, so we need to see a clear confirmation below this level that we're going to confirm that bearishness. Until then, there's no reason to panic. We've seen many fake outs in this market. If we look here, you can see that it happened many times where we had fake outs, and then price reversed even on the next 4 hour time frame or even on the daily. You can see here we came below, next day we came above, and here the same thing. So it's a very high possibility that we do the exact same thing. Then the second question, is it futures driven or spot driven? On this first graph, we can see that retail has been very active on the futures markets. From actually the 115 all the way down to now, where they're taking a lot of trades as I was covering in my previous video. What is spot doing? Spot is basically not doing much. There's not much buying, there's not much selling, so it's not really spot driven. If this isn't spot driven, that means that once those traders get liquidated, that bearish pressure will disappear. What is open interest doing? Open interest is falling. And this tells us that while those positions get closed, the open interest disappears. If we would see a rising open interest and a falling price, this would tell us that traders are actually opening shorts and driving price lower. So longs are getting liquidated. Spot is not very active. Open interest is not rising, so there's not really new shorts that are being opened. The Bitcoin exchange reserve is actually falling. The data for today is not yet fully out, but it's still falling. So supply is drying up. Spot is actually being bought up. In my previous video, I showed the liquidation heat map, which indicated that around the 97, 98, 97K, there was about 5 billion in total to be liquidated and 12 billion at 117K. Currently, most of these longs have been liquidated. We're about 2 billion right there and almost 15 billion at 116. So shorts are piling up, longs are getting liquidated. And in the past 24 hours, 192,620 traders were liquidated. Total liquidation comes in at 700 million. The biggest single liquidation order happened on Hyperliquid for 10.4 million. So this is mainly a liquidation event that is happening. It's not spot, it's not shorts being opened, it's mainly longs getting liquidated. So all this is indicating that the most likely scenario that is going to happen, the most likely outcome from this, is that we get those liquidations. All the future traders that longed a bit too early or without a proper stop loss maybe will be taken out. And then once we get those last liquidations at 97K, then there is basically nothing left to be liquidated. And only if spot is being sold or shorts are being opened would it push price down. And we're currently sitting on that support of the falling wedge. So we have the support at 100K, we have the support of the falling wedge, and we have all those wicks here that show that there was a pretty big accumulation every time we were in this zone. Until we break this with a very clear break, there is nothing to worry about yet. So in these moments when all the emotions kick in, when we don't know what to do and regret most of our decisions, just take a look at the facts. For now, it's looking okay. It's not looking super worrying. And I know that it's not easy. It's easier said than done, especially when we see our portfolios that are coming down. But if you look at the Bitcoin dominance, we haven't seen a huge drive up, which would indicate a lot of fear. Of course, we're seeing alts taking a hit, which is completely normal in those fear events. But it's very important to really keep your calm. The strategy is clear. Only when we get a clear break and confirmation below would we act on a hedging or something like that. So keep your heads cool. I hope you guys stay strong. If you have any questions, please do let me know. I will read also every single comment. Just let me know what you would like to see. If you want more updates like that, then subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye everyone.